Now to other top story tonight on 11 at 11, tracking teacher terminations in Rhode Island. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm John DeLuca.
And I'm Tiffany Murphy. There's a bill at the State House that would increase transparency about who's being hired to teach your children, especially those who've been fired. ABC 6 News reporter Daniel Coates has been working on this story all night long. He joins us now live in the newsroom. Daniel.
Tiffany, I spoke with the sponsor of that bill today, which would require school committees and other governing bodies to both identify fired employees and the reason why they were terminated. A new bill that went through the House and now moved to the Senate is aimed to curb a troubling trend as more and more Rhode Island communities investigate allegations of inappropriate behavior by school employees. The bill would ensure that tenured teachers who are released for good and just cause are kept on a list by the Rhode Island Department of Education, as explained by the bill's sponsor, Representative McNamara.
Worst case scenario is a teacher has done something that is extremely inappropriate, doesn't rise to the level of a crime, but he or she is working, 2, 3 cities down or another system.
Latest allegations include inappropriate touching of a pre-K student in West Warwick, sexual harassment by an assistant volleyball coach in East Greenwich, and the continued investigation into alleged fat checks out of North Kingstown. McNamara explained the bill hopes to keep employees who face allegations out of the classroom, like Aaron Thomas, who began work at Monsignor Clark after allegations of fat checks.
Look at this as something that protects the integrity of the profession, and it's very important. And it's important for parents and students to know that they have a highly qualified, highly effective teacher in front of them that doesn't have a negative history.
McNamara, an educator in Pawtucket for over 50 years, says this legislation would still monitor employees who are alleged of misconduct, even without a criminal record.
Not all inappropriate behavior is criminal, but it still is very serious.
As the legislation now faces the Senate Education Committee, McNamara says this bill protects the reputations of teachers across the state.
We have an obligation to protect our students and, most importantly, to protect the integrity and professionalism of our hardworking teachers.
Now, McNamara told me this bill has the full support of the Rhode Island Department of Education. In the newsroom, I'm Daniel Coates, ABC 6 News.